Hello guys. We're back.
Out to kick this one away.
And we're going to be playing Madden for the first time on that.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Now and get him down 10
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Same play I ran the first time.
There, green. Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders are rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Oh, I knew it. He's wide open. Oh, give me that.
Give
me that, brother.
Picked up by Thomas Davis. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was.
Oh, let's go. Get that.
If you're in Minnesota, it's cold
Oh,
outside.
dang it.
I thought that was they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns. And, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences
at home watching the game.
And, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
There they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they?
And here's the on my thing, but I gotta make sure that none of my friends are on. All right.
Actually tough in the middle third of the field where he.
Oh, get that! Right, let's go. Who else is here? There may be
a fresh set of downs.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They go back to Stewart on first.
Oh, get you.
And he's brought down.
No.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football.
Stretch.
I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Let's go with the strong stretch. Let's go with the strong stretch. Strong stretch time.
Knocking on the door. Trying to punch it in, Stewart.
Get to the outside, Stewart.
He takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart taking it in. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Gano for the extra point.
Get in. Let's go.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Gano out to kick this one away.
Kind of a bad kick.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers. Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. This is Stewart again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down.
Again.
They ran it and picked it up.
I was going to say... Got.
They go play action
Hello.
on first down.
Pick that. Oh,
and
smack
his throw's
it.
going to be incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. To throw again. Newton looking for Shepard.
Oh, pick
deep.
that. Pick that. All right.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
All right.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Oh, right there. I already know it. Oh, get set.
Rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Mario
21.
Anderson able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be
I already
down.
know the route. It's right here. This route's so simple. It's right here every time.
They are going to go for it.
Down.
It's Newton.
No, I thought I had that.
Shepard. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. They got 29 yards there. And the Panthers are going to get a first down. They'll run it now.
I'm the great people. Get him down. No, get him down. Thank you.
He'll be taken down as that will
There
take us to the end
I
of the
got
first
14
quarter of
points and I
play.
got 0 so
With my
far.
good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2.
I'm the
They've
one
got a
that's
second
wearing,
and 9 to start things out.
I'm guessing I'm wearing white. They're wearing black, white, and blue. I had no idea who I was. Alright. Oh, that was right there. Get him down.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
That's not going to happen. Not at all. Oh, hit stick up.
Dancing to his left.
Hit
now
stick
he'll
up.
let it go on the
Oh,
run.
yes.
Deep left side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
About to
4th down now. And now before
how
they
did
run
I
this
call
4th down play, we're going to get a
timeout.
timeout. They'll have 2 remaining
I don't
as
know
we
why he
step
called
aside
timeout.
here in this second quarter. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Oh, you thought.
They will go for it. Now Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Dang it.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
So
well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them.
Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart, 41 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Fozzie Whitaker now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big
way. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Very close a little bit. See if I can get my friend on. Nope.
On second down, here's
Newton. Run. That's why. Oh, go. Cam, don't lose the football.
Shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
No.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm very hoping.
Coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
To get, if I don't mess this up, it should be somewhere around 30-yard line.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Oh, it touched him.
It's picked up by the Panthers.
Yes!
Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
All right.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
But he's probably going to get us here.
Cam's going to the option line. He probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I'll solve this.
First half. Back with more from...
I got to pause this. Event settings. Alright. I hit this button.
A shotgun snap for Newton. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here.
I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And goes kick is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
That's a perfect kick right to the center.
So no problems converting there.
And that's the center.
That's fielded in the end zone.
No. Oh, take him
past the 20 to the 22-yard line. But before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Very impressive.
They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title.
Oh, get him
the New Orleans
down.
Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I want to cover some.
Here's Newton.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about.
sure I'm covered 4. Apparently I'm covering Shepard. I want to cover Shepard.
From the 50, Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. Get this one down near the 20-yard line.
I heard that. He said
a really good
game.
Pickup of 28 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton.
Now they set up the screen. I swear to God.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Oh, did he just stab on me? He just stabbed on me, didn't he? Wow.
The final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Now Anderson.
Oh, you thought.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line.
I got to get Cam Newton a kick
there's a
return.
He's going to get 2.
Oh,
that's great.
He's so thought.
The risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
All right, I'm going to get this. Call touchdown. Actually, you know what? I'm going to call
timeout. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A very far throw. Get probably to somewhere around the 10 and...
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Oh, 1. Let's go. Get him down. I swear, Cam Newton, let's go.
His time is now run out on this first half of action.
Yeah.
Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, let's go.
Right there. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd.
I have no idea.
We're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Alright. You guys just gonna take this place soon. 8, set. Oh, you lost. Person. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No!
Now a play fake here on first down.
Stupid.
Eluding the pressure right.
We could
that was going to let it go deep right sideline.
Yes.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Get out of
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Horrible.
Newton now to throw.
And now I have
Escaping the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hey, if I stack him, I know
those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Dang, man.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Oh, get him. Get him, Keith. Let's go.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Second and 14.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together, and makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Yeah, the coverage was too good. All right, let's just get a sack with Julius Peppers in this second. Like this. Or just sack with Bragg. Or just, oh my God, Kuechly.
Last play, 19 more here,
let's
and another
clean
first
it
down.
up.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it
He's
might be
almost
another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now a 10th carry for Jonathan Stewart, and he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I'm going
Thought there
to
might have
see
been a hole
when he
for a
starts
split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it?
One
Closed
tight end and
fast.
2 wide receivers.
Second down following the run.
Dude, these zones are horrible. I swear, dude. Everyone's supposed to be. It's supposed to.
Flushed out right.
Dang it, I wanted to lose that so bad.
Panthers. Greg Olsen from 21 yards away.
I really
and his
don't,
guys are able to strike for 6. So he scrambled right, but was able to look
I
back
knew it.
toward the middle of the end
I
zone to find
knew
the
it.
target.
As you know, in this game,
that's why you don't do that.
To break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it.
Now I can start being winning. Yay.
Right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes
give
you
me
see
that
people
ball.
who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh, dang it.
And he'll take this across the 25.
He almost had an
couple
open
extra
hole.
yards
Only
up
one
to the
man to beat.
27-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Somebody who said this play was very, very good. So, which means I am going to be the person who is going to fight it.
Draw play, Newton to Stewart.
Shoot, I forgot
and this
that
one
I
goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
I was the one
lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I thought it was going to work, but it could. Ah, they read it. They read it. I knew it.
Inaugural carry here for Fonzie Whitaker. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4th. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
Because as long as my offense actually blocks. Oh, that's perfect. Olsen, get there.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now I'm going to see if this one plays good. 26 yards on the play there. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
Ah, dang it.
And we're back now in Charlotte.
I may
it's
hold
been a good
it
one
for
so
a
far,
bit.
just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Right, I'm going to have to score very soon, so then once he scores, if he does score, I'll have a chance.
On first down.
Oh, let's go.
He hits Stewart in the flat. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
I read a score very soon. Just
Back
please.
to the ground now with Stewart. Runs through the contact.
Stewart,
and
no.
lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's
Come
a
on,
loss of
gotta
4.
go.
Now 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
All right.
Funches with a catch over the middle. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
As long as you don't lose any yards, you should be in
He's
field goal
such a
range.
good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
All right.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers.
Oh,
just take
get
the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to
No!
Tipped and intercepted.
Did he really just intercept
It's
that?
the safety, Kurt Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do,
Get him.
in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
But yes, it was expected to be caught. But I was the one who messed it up. Oh, just get him down. Let's go get him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He's doing
Gotta
the same
figure
plays
now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground.
Oh,
right?
let's go.
This is where covering the
Get
football, taking
lost,
care of the ball,
brother.
all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on
Dude, he's gonna
offense right
do
now.
this
Just
again,
take care
isn't
of
he?
it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's Newton.
I swear, if you don't...
Complete. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one goes for 24 yards.
I should just take some field goal.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Dang it. This guy.
Out of the gun.
Dude, I swear, if he gets a touchdown on this... Oh my god. Get him. Get him. What the heck?
Touchdown,
What is it?
Jonathan Stewart, 66 yards. And
If
the
he misses
Panthers
this,
add on to their lead.
I'm going to be so happy now.
Anderson. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln
Yes.
hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip
I gotta
of the
get
cap.
a 2-point convertage. If I get this. Dude, I think you can see the clock's not moving.
Gano out to kick this one away.
Alright.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Always got to count on my quick swing. No!
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman.
Need it.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up for...
You made me. He had to.